I just want to make sure. I didn't know.
Great.
Each box would be freaking out right now.
Great.
Not from a Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Time for crab.
Time for great. This is also critical as a personality core for Portal. Vince. This is
Alright, so we're going to Cloud Stage. Oh, this is interesting. What are we gonna do? Is the mic even on? Okay, the mic is on. That's fine.
Of course it's on. It's understanding everything I'm saying.
I think in Joker, I feel like this matchup, in my opinion,
Honestly, I think it just depends on how well he's able to avoid the nair pressure, considering, like, Ike lives and dies by his nair.
What's the deal with it is to like try to parry it, or like if you weave in back and forth, it's really easy to catch them. Like
Considering that Joker has some really nice mobility and he's got the down tilt that closes in some distance and the low profile, just in case he misses that short hop, or if he just doesn't, or if he presses buttons at any point.
And obviously, Joker can use Rebel's Guard or the counter Makar or Tetra card to deal with any hits that he knows are going to happen. But again, like every counter, it's always punishable. But
the other thing is that Joker's also able to stuff Ike out of his own recovery, which is something that, well, while it has to be a ballsy move, it's something that can be done, and I think it definitely needs to be manipulated as an element of this matchup.
I feel like in this matchup, the better recovery
things like that happen.
might be grappling hook, because the frames, the invisibility frames that you get, you don't get when you're recovering with Joker's or Wings of Rebellion. It's just really easy for Ike to just like imp you with some aerial, or you can use up B, and of course up B is gonna catch you, and that move can suck you into the blast zone and take your stock pretty early at 0 even. But Vince going back to stage for the recovery. That air dodge was super smart.
Oh, and trying to go for the instant air down air for the spike, but just barely missing it.
Vam always seems to go for that. Like, I think it definitely couldn't work. I think maybe he's timing it like too early or too late. Either one of the two. All right, Tetra card bouncing him off stage, but no. Oh, he's got the grappling hook, which makes him safe. He doesn't have to worry about that explosion whatsoever.
Not at all.
Get Up attack only has one frame where you can punish it, because you're invincible while the attack is.
Oh, going for the up smash.
That up smash was perfect. No, the stocks are still pretty even because Joker can easily gain %, but Ike also has this powerful aerial.
Has this really good capability just to steal stocks, just close out that.
With his fast back air, strong up air, big giant up air. Up air is like, oh, is he gonna recover? Yep, he's coming back.
Oh, canceling out of the forward special, just to get that recovery.
Now, when you have Arsene, Ike's recovery.
Oh, just going right for the throw off stage.
Yeah.
Ooh, the explosion.
All right. So is he gonna be able? All right, gets right back.
Right back, and the.
He clipped him. Like, was so close to not hitting, but it got him. It was crazy. Nair, no grab.
Oh, just on the other side of it.
Another one.
Going for the Nair combos.
Upper really. I can't like go into stuff, but it's not as safe as Nair. There he does. He does Rebel Guard that one. He's so close to Arsene. Just a couple more hits. He's probably going to get Arsene the next second.
And there he is.
Arsene is right there to deal a bunch of damage. Well, let's hope so. He doesn't automatically do it, but we'll see. Coming down with bullets, super smart from Kyro, which is definitely something any Joker main should utilize, because it's a really good way to come back to the stage when you're playing against Ike.
We've got Vince being very patient.
We're going to see. All right. Just waiting on the replay.
Really patient, just making sure that it's just difficult for him to get on the stage, even with Joker's amazing recovery. And the up smash to take it.
Up smash. All right.
Ballsy.
Sometimes you gotta take risk, and Bam decided that risk was worth it.
Had to be taken.
Alright, let's see what stage we're gonna be.
We've got Bam drinking water.
Like an absolute...
Like a plant of sort.
Us other people here, who are all robots, don't need any sustenance to live, however.
Yeah. I personally drink oil just to relive some childhood trauma.
I think Diesel's pretty good. Diesel has like that home taste. That's the stuff I used to have with my mom computer.
But if I'm going out, obviously I want to leaded.
Oh, lead is amazing. It's perfect for parties. Perfect for parties.
The whole family, really.
The whole family can enjoy it. Even if they're little kids, they can enjoy all day.
Now, how do we feel about this character spot?
I don't don't know. I don't know about Link that much. I tried baiting him at one point, but I just too slow.
Now, Link's remote bomb is an incredible tool. This is new to Ultimate. Got a lot of utility, a lot of ways just to get people off the stage and die.
Ooh, I think it definitely helps against Ike because of his money recovery.
And that was super good sportsmanship from Bam, just giving up that stock.
Because you always hate to see that happen. The buffer system is very hard.
Very interesting in Ultimate.
It's hard to deal with, but I think once you understand how it works, it doesn't even exist sometimes.
The interesting thing as well is Link's increased fall speed is one of the fastest in the game. He's able to pair those aerials with a lot of hit confirms for the projectiles, whether it be his bomb or his boomerang, and he can B-reverse that standing neutral just for a little bit of pressure.
Mm-hmm. He also has a really good out of shield option, being up B. Up B in general, hero spin.
Incredible good.
Such a good move because it scoops people
There it is.
below the ledge. Got a really strong hitbox.
And standing, it can be special canceled out of his jab.
Exactly. You can get heading back air up B in it. So a really good kill confirm at decent percents, 80, 90. I think it's pretty solid.
And Link's Nair. Let's not forget about Link's Nair with the really good shield pressure.
Such a good move. Probably his best move.
Just his no fun allowed Nair.
He's like, I'm being comboed. Sex kick.
Oh, it's like I wasn't. And that forward smash.
Very powerful.
One of the most powerful forward smashes in the game. While incredibly unsafe, packs some of the biggest punch.
They're strong and laggy, or they're not strong and they're really safe. Or
and just
smash.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
He got him with the very tip of that. The pressure.
Go for the up tilt, just trying to get him off that platform.
Platform is definitely hard to deal with in this game because there's no shield dropping and just trying to get away from being on top of shield.
Well, Ike's inability to deal with platforms during his combos is fine, but during his pressure, they become really difficult. Mm-hmm. When he's comboing you, having platforms to land on is very helpful, but Link needs to be able to establish that projectile pressure, and platforms are the perfect place to do that.
I know Kyro, he was very defensive, waiting for him to use pretty much every option he had in the air before trying to go on to the offensive or the defensive, just trying to get out.
And keeping it safe with the jab.
Exactly. I would always keep high percents definitely.
Go for the boomerang
stuff more.
And just trying to shimmy out and get a little bit of spacing in, just to be sure that nothing he does is going to get punished.
Hold on, I'm blasting him back off stage.
Just to reset back into neutral. Now this is still really anybody's game.
Ooh, that dash attack was actually really smart because it was kind of anti-air, more or less.
Yeah, Link's dash attack incredible for anti-airing enemies. Both characters. The back air.
The back air is frame 8.
So fast. It's such a strong killing move.
Even good out of Nair. Nair combos into pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Well, back to game 3. Nair with a very considerable lead of a 2-0 right now.
And the interesting thing is that I don't think the score reflects how close each game was.
Mm-hmm.
Each game was a one smash attack or one powerful aerial away from being anybody's game.
Especially with both these characters having strong.
Yeah, especially with both of those characters having extremely strong sword attacks.
In this game, dealing with sword.
With any character that's got a sword, they hit you really hard.
Mm-hmm. Even Ganondorf, who isn't even a sword character. He
got a sword.
Glorious moves.
Do you guys want to play?
Actually, we check bracket.
Got Kyro going back for breast cancer awareness, Link.
I like it. Let's see, who else do we have? I guess I'm
not going to get 3-0'd.
So Kyro's saying I'm not going to get
3-0'd, but he's got to actually make it happen.
This game has been pretty close.
And Kyro is notorious for being an untrustworthy piece of garbage. I'm kidding.
Whoa,
I'm kidding.
Absolute trash talk coming from the commentators booth.
I would never do that.
No,
Kyro getting racked up on some big damage by those Ike combos and just barely missing the F smash.
So close.
Just barely missed the confirm for an up smash on the return for the boomerang, and just missing the 2-frame for the explosion on ledge. For a little bit of the pummel. Oh, and just barely missing the down air.
Maybe another post throw, maybe up throw or down throw, but forward throw knocking him off stages.
Definitely an option, and the double up tilt into up smash.
He knew exactly where.
Working from low percentages, but just to get that damage up.
The bomb knocks
him off stage. Is exactly where Ike doesn't want to be.
I Now that's something really tricky about Ike is that you use this cycle, probably like about character height or whatever. He lands on the ground with no lag after pit draw,
which is very useful. And the bomb killing off stage.
Nice, just
very clean throw. Good projectile pressure. Good projectile game coming from Kyro
air
right
dodge
now.
is very smart to get back on stage. It's like a double-edged sword in this game.
The boomerang's coming back.
Ooh,
There we go. And getting back on stage, going with the hero spin for the safe option.
I mean, it worked. It was kind of questionable, but you know, it works. It works.
Oh, getting a little far from the stage.
Ooh,
Oh,
so smart
out.
going high.
The back air.
But he just hit. Strong
That
back
one
air.
strong back air could just seal the deal on that stock. Trying to go for the down tilt, just misses it for that dodge.
Gets an up air.
Oh,
He goes for the hard read. But Kyro seemed to realize that he's not going to get hit by a move like
not
that.
going to get hit by a move that obvious.
Now, the boomerang coming back is something.
Going for the hard read on the up smash.
That was such a hard read, but he got it though. So like,
Trying to get some space control, and Pam is just running around the
he's
stage,
waiting.
establishing that
was
air
so
pressure,
smart. That roll
charging up that hero spin.
wasn't the smartest option, but I mean, they could have ran into it. That move has some just like deceptive range, to be honest.
Just tossing down the bomb, trying to get everything back in the neutral again, and charging up that forward smash. Knocking him off the stage.
Oh, but he comes back with the giant hitbox coming back. Perfect time for that move.
Watch it go. Oh, and shits his own recovery.
Too much to the side and misses the ledge.
Just a bit of too much adjustment.
That might cost early game depending on how he plays this.
He has to take this next stock out of Ike.
I get low percent is scary. It's all his damage. He can do multiple nairs. Ooh, that was a good spot dodge.
Good spot dodge for the forward tilt.
Knock him off into the bomb. Can we see another one?
This is just how he lost the first stock this game too. And very
Grabs
unsafe.
him. No follow up.
DIing.
Kyro trying to get back on stage with down air. Ooh, the roll-in was unsafe. Fam knew he was going to do that.
Getting
He's
onto
waiting
the
for some
stage
kind of
regularly
option.
and going for the down air, very unsafe. But
Being in the corner is super scary against Ike.
being in the corner, even as Link, is especially scary. Oh, just
Your
misses.
options are so limited. That
Spot dodge on the charge attack.
Ooh. Oh yeah, that parry was
perfect shield.
smart. It was smart. It just doesn't take any shield damage or damage in general. A bomb? Right, but no explosion. I heard the
Explosion. Oh.
That's a 3-0.
That's gonna be a 3-0.
Yeah. Right, let's get that score. Let's see, there we Kyro. 3-0.
Okay.
Tyler, your tag is Tycho, right? Tybo, my bad. Tybo and oh my gosh, why can't I find this? Alright, here we go.
You won 3.
3-1? Okay.
I voted.
Who we have on stream next?
I voted.